Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you the process of our kitchen makeover. Here you can see the before of the kitchen cabinets, the uppers, the lowers, and those are some samples we tested out and going with that one. And you can see here just how dirty the drawers were before. So we started off by first taking everything out of the cabinets, and then Steven is taking off the faces, and then I was taking out the contact paper. That paper I put in myself, but this fruit contact paper, guys, this was the vein of my existence. So annoying to take off. We had to scrape it all off by hand because it was on there for decades. Anyways, here we are just prepping everything, taking off the hardware, sanding it. I think we did TSP just to degrease it because they were really greasy and grimy, and I'm trying to scrape all that grease out of each crevice so that the paint sticks and stays as long as possible. Here we are starting with the primer. We first put way too much on. We just poured it on and it did not need to be like that. So as you can see, we got a little bit better at that. Here I am doing the edges, and then Steven would come in with the roller and roll the rest. Okay, so back inside now, we are just scraping off this contact paper, and then we went ahead and primed the cabinets. That's really important to prime cabinets, especially if you're going from raw wood here like we are. Just helps evenly coat the paint and looks a lot better. Alright, so all the uppers are prepped with primer, and then Steven taped all around here because he's gonna hand spray them with the actual color. Just gets a better finish and it's a little easier. Then he did plastic over all of this just to be safe. I'm going to now, while he does that, take out these drawers and just do masking tape over that rail thing so that that doesn't get any paint on it, because we'll probably spray the drawers. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drawers. But yeah, one step at a time. We've got the paint, so I'm really excited to see what it looks like. Okay, this is what the drawers looked like before. I think I'm just trying to show a close-up of like their condition. They weren't in perfect shape, but a new coat of paint really does wonders. So here we are outside. Steven is spraying the faces, the doors of the cabinets. He has like a sprayer and this little turntable thing, which is amazing. I always see people doing their cabinets and they set it out on cups and they're hand rolling it, and man, if you can afford a sprayer, obviously I already had this one, but it is the way to go. It just gives it such a nice professional finish at the end of it all. Okay, so I didn't record, but I sanded and prepped all of the drawers, and now I'm rolling them with primer. And then Steven is waiting for the cabinet faces to dry, and he's going to do a second coat and spray all the drawers. Okay, so here I am sanding and prepping another cabinet face. It's the one that we did our test swabs on. But I just wanted to say, painting kitchen cabinets is a ton of work. If you really want to do it the right way, don't underestimate how long it's going to take and how hard it's going to be. It's worse than you think. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but worth it in the end. So Steven just finished painting the uppers, spraying them. I think they look so good. Say wow. Oh, I love it. Okay, so the cabinet faces are all done. It's time to put the hardware on and throw them up. In the end, we decided not to go with this gold hinge, but that's a whole different story. We ended up going with silver. I was just torn. I have this idea of like a cute cottage vintagey look, and it just looked too dated for me, so we ended up, well, we still haven't switched them, but the lowers are silver. So this is just a look at like the before hinge and the new shiny hinge. But yeah, I was so excited to see it all come together. Even if it's just the uppers, you can just already see big difference it's making. All right, so day 2, actually this is like day 3. Right now I am prepping all the lowers. The uppers turned out amazing. Now we have to spray all the shelves. Last night we left these drawers. Okay, my camera cut off there for some reason, but as you can see the progress, we have sprayed all the bottom. And what I meant to say was that we painted all these drawers and then left them out overnight accidentally. They got water on them, and yeah, they were okay, but oh, that dent was from before. We ended up having to dry them and do a whole nother coat, so that was an ordeal, kind of a setback. But now I am prepping the countertops for this epoxy. So a cheap way to give your countertops a total lift, if you don't want to replace them totally, especially if they look somewhat like ours, is to epoxy them. It was only $40 for 2 cans of this. It comes with a part A and part B. So to prep them, you need to sand your countertops with 400 and 600 grit sandpaper. Then you need to clean them with degreaser. I used Zep and Purple Power degreaser. And just make sure they're really clean and a little bit roughed up. Clean all the grout lines as best as you can to have the best chance of the epoxy sticking and lasting. It's obviously not a permanent solution, but for $40, the transformation was amazing. Probably my favorite part of the kitchen. Okay, and then Steven expertly taped the drain, those circles, and the faucet and all around, because it's a liquid, it's gonna be like paint, so everything needs to be taped off. It's also very, very toxic and smells super strong. So I put Steven in charge of doing it, which he wasn't so happy about, but who would be? This project at this point was just dragging on, and he was over it and we were all over it, so you can enjoy him being over it. But shout out to my husband who got it done. This is like midnight at this point, and I'm so thankful. I love him. Thank you, Steven. Okay, so if you wanted to purchase this product, like I said, link will be in the description below. It's the Rust-Oleum Tub and Tile Refinishing Kit. We used 2 boxes. They were $20 a box, but you can use this for your bathroom, your bathtub, your countertop in your bathroom, all those things. So really, really highly recommend it. Only thing is that you need to wear gloves, goggles, have fans on. It needs to be really well ventilated because, like I mentioned, it's really, really toxic and will smell throughout your whole house. And just make sure you do 2 coats. I think the first one has to sit for an hour, and then you can come back and do the second coat. But yeah, look at the transformation from dingy brown grout lines to bright, bright white. So here is the before and after. So while I was putting the entire kitchen back, I decided to do some organizing. I got this spice shelf rack from Target, and I really like the way that it turned out. And then above that I got this little Lazy Susan for the bigger items, and I use those two things every single day. I love it. I never knock things over anymore. I want to put something above the stove there, just like a little sign or something. I also got this clear utensil organizer, which I really like. And here above the Keurig is my attempt at organizing the coffee and tea area. Okay, so here I'm showing you the drawer pulls that we still have yet to put on. That's why I haven't put out this video. I was like, oh, I'll wait till I put those on, but it just hasn't happened yet. So we will eventually, so just picture it. And these are my microfiber cloths I'm showing you because I love them so much. Steven got them for me for Christmas. That's a new mat from Target. And then I try to organize my cleaning stuff. I got a drying rack from Target because I don't have a dishwasher, so I use that every single day. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Anything else that you think would look nice in here, or that we could have done differently, or that you liked. And I'll talk to you guys there.